Hey everybody, welcome back to day 3, Breakfast with Bob, Challenge Roth edition. My name is Bob Babbitt, brought to you by HOKA, Fly Human Fly, SFuels, right fuel, right time, Master Spas, deboer wetsuits, Premium Plus Sports, and of course our Challenge Athletes Foundation. Our next guest, Gonzalo Fuentes from Spain. Never met before, a pleasure to meet you, Gonzalo.
Yeah, thank you, Bob. Nice to meet you. It's a pleasure to be here with you.
So it has been, you've been into the sport, you were playing football when growing up, and when did you find triathlon?
Yeah, when I was 20, after some time in the bench without playing football, I decided to stop football and I tried with triathlon. Yeah.
Now, you have Mario Mola and Javier Gomez. Were those the athletes that you knew about?
Yes, those were the first athletes that I was seeing on TV.
Yes.
So for me, like Gomez Noya and Eneko Llanos also.
Yes, and one of my favorites.
Yes, they are like my top athletes, the ones that I always wanted to be like them. So
yes, good for you. And so did you start with the sort of the Olympic format? Or was it always a longer distance?
Yeah, my first one was Olympic triathlon. So I raced a sprint and Olympic distance.
Yes.
But I'm not a strong swimmer.
Yeah, you gotta be be front pack swimmer or race is over.
Exactly. So after some time I tried with middle distance and then since that moment I stayed with middle and long distance.
I love it. So when I looked at 2020 during COVID, you had a Alpe D'Huez. That's one of the toughest triathlons around.
Yes, I've been there 5 times, I think.
5 times?
Yes, 5 times in Alpe D'Huez.
What is it about that race that you like?
The race course, it's amazing. And the climb at the end of Alpe D'Huez, it makes very hard.
Yes.
The first 3 times I was there, I blow up. So I had to go back. Yes, I had to come back. Actually, I think it's 6 times. Because
6 times?
Yeah, 3 very bad times and then 3 times in the top 10. Yeah.
3 times in the top 10.
Yeah.
That is awesome. And then, so you've done Ironman Lanzarote.
Sorry for the...
And you ran sub 3 hours, you ran 2:55 off the bike. Do you think you're better at the full or at the 70.3?
I think my run is better at 70.3. I still need to improve my marathon.
Yes.
But I think that I can be very competitive in full distance.
Right.
Because in the middle distance, it is becoming more like a sprint and Olympic distance that if you don't make the front packs, you are out. Yeah. So I think that in full distance, I can be competitive. Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
This race, this first time here.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
You liking it here?
Yeah, I've heard very good things about this race.
Yes.
So I wanted to be here. And for the moment, it's meeting my expectations. I hope that on Sunday I can say the same.
Yeah. Well, as a guy who's done Alpe D'Huez, which obviously is one of the most brutal bike rides around, this will feel like nothing, even when the climbs here are way smaller than what you do at Alpe D'Huez.
Yeah, exactly. But you still need to push the pedals more than 4 hours, so it's gonna be hard also.
And it's a great field. In terms of Magnus Dietlef and all the amazing guys who are racing here. I mean, you've raced at 70.3 Worlds before, so you're used to being in big fields with the best athletes.
Yes, it's always to be in a good field with the best athletes.
Yes.
You can give the best from yourself. But yes, I need to be I need to have a good day to be the best as possible. And having Magnus and the others, I think that there are some guys that will do a different race. I'm not.
You're not going to worry about that.
No, I don't care about Magnus, Daniel Bakegar, or Leon Chevalier. But I want to be as close as possible to them.
Right.
So
that's the goal.
Yeah,
you want to do the best that you can. You don't want to get carried away with what anybody else is doing.
Yeah,
you just want to do your own race.
Exactly. Yeah, I think that if I do my own race and I do a good race, I can be close to the top 15 or.
That would be a great. That would be a great result. So at the 70.3 Worlds last year, you were 37th. In Finland. That was sort of a chilly, rainy type of day.
Yeah, I'm coming from the Basque Country, so I'm used to that.
Heat.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
to the rain. Yeah. So that was feeling like home with the rain and the cold.
So it didn't bother you?
No. So for Sunday, maybe we will have some rain, so I'm not worried about it.
Whatever the conditions are, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I hope so.
Do you feel that your strength is coming off the bike and running fast?
Yeah, I think that a good marathon would be my best. My strongest point for Sunday.
I mean, there's a good chance. I mean, running a sub 3 hour marathon at this race would be really impressive.
Yes, there will be for sure some guys running 240 or even lower. Yeah, or 230.
Patrick ran 230 last year.
Yeah,
and he's probably going to go 227, 228 this time around.
So below 240 for sure.
Yes.
I hope I can run below 250 or closer to 245. But
what's your best marathon off the bike?
I ran 240 once, but it was a bit shorter. It was like 1.5 kilometers missing, so it was.
So probably 245-ish, something like that.
Yeah, I think I can run something like that. Yeah.
That would be impressive.
Yeah.
Especially in this field.
Yes, but I think I can do it. I have trained good for that, and I think I can do it.
Now, does this run course suit you? Because it's got along the canal, there's some climbing, and it's got a lot of different variety.
Yeah, maybe I prefer a flat one, but I heard last year Patrick Lance that he said that the hilly course fits better for him.
Yes.
Because he's changing the muscles that
I agree with that. I think sometimes a flat course is deceptive. You think it's good for you, but you're using the same muscles over and over.
Yeah, so let's hope that I can be similar to Patrick Lance in that aspect.
When you grew up, did you do track at all? Or is it all soccer, all football?
No, football.
All football?
Yeah. However, when I started with triathlon, running was my best discipline, yeah.
So, and was it hard to learn the swimming part?
Yeah, exactly.
How did you get, who coaches you now?
Jaime Menendez de Luarca.
Okay.
You know him? It's the coach from Sara Perez.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Well, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing, yes.
And what was, in terms of the swimming part, was it just a matter of taking the time to learn it, or was it just, it was one of those things where just getting the stroke right? Because learning to swim later in life is difficult.
It's very difficult. I have improved a lot in the last years.
Yes.
But anyway, it's very difficult to reach the top level.
Right.
I think for me it's impossible to reach the front back level.
Right.
But my goal is to lose the less time as possible. So.
Right. Now, what is the rest of the season? What other events will you do?
After Roth, I want to go to Embrunman.
So you like Embrunman and
I like the
Alpe D'Huez.
Yes.
You love the mountains.
Yes. I mean, I weigh 60 kilos, so for me it's better climbing.
Yes.
Yes, so I want to be in Embrunman in the 15th of August.
Yes.
And then I need to find some more races for September and October.
For the racing, do you try to stay in Europe or do you travel?
I prefer to stay in Europe. It's easier for me.
Yes.
The logistics are always easier for traveling in Europe. I went to Kona as an age grouper in 2022.
You did?
Yes.
That experience must have been special.
Yeah, so the experience was amazing. So I don't care traveling to other places if I need to.
Yes.
And especially if it was Kona, I needed to travel there for sure.
So when did you realize, okay, I'm racing as an age grouper, but I think I can be a pro?
I was qualified for Kona 2020, but after the pandemic it was postponed.
Oh, yeah.
So I wanted to race in Kona as age grouper, and after that I wanted to try as professional athlete.
See what happens, yes.
Yeah, so I needed to wait until doing Kona in 2022, and after that I started racing as pro. I raced a few local races as professional before Kona, but I shouldn't do that, but I did a few races.
Love it.
But then after Kona, I decided to try as professional athlete. Yeah.
And you're enjoying it?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it for sure. Yes.
Well, you get to go to Kona. You get to come here. Is the goal to try to get to Kona as a pro?
Well, a goal, yes, but to be honest, I think it's very difficult.
Yes, it is very difficult.
Yes, the level is very high, especially if you are not a very strong swimmer, it gets more difficult.
Yes.
You need to be very, very good on the bike and run.
It's got to be tough because you come out of the water, when you come out of the water, you're going to be chasing all day long.
Yeah, exactly. You are chasing all the day and you never get the...
And you can never let up.
No.
That's cool. Well, Gonzalo, thank you so much for taking time. It was a pleasure to get to meet you and have yourself, you're racing one of the iconic events in the world on Sunday. There's nothing better than that. And a few years ago, you didn't know you'd be a pro. This is great.
Yeah. For me, it's a very good experience. I'm very looking forward for Sunday.
Yes.
And I hope I can have a good race. Yeah.
Love it. Gonzalo Fuentes has been our guest, everybody. And Gonzalo, have a great race on Sunday.
Yeah, thank you very much.
A pleasure to meet you.
Thank you for inviting me.
Pleasure to get to meet you. I love meeting pros who are just getting going. Hey, nice hat. Again, Breakfast with Bob, Challenge Roth edition. Hold on, everybody. We will be right back.